Hi guys, welcome back. Today I want to talk to you about the movie called Into the Forest. But before I get into that film, basically a little while ago I reviewed a movie called The Girl in Cabin 13, which was made by the same guys that made this film. Got chatting to them. They know that my review of Girl in the Cabin 13, I didn't enjoy that film very much. I gave it a 1 out of 10. Really wasn't a great film for me. Couldn't recommend it to anybody. But I got chatting to them and I've said I'm going to give this one a watch and see what I think of it. So let's hope it turns out a little bit better than the last one did. We'll find out, won't we? Anyway, basically this is about a group of YouTubers who are paranormal investigators. They're going into a forest where there's reports of people that have gone missing, and supposedly there's a witch in the forest. So they're obviously there doing their YouTube thing, going into the forest and finding out what's going on. They're standing in a log cabin and yada yada yada. I don't want to give too much away, but I've got to be honest with you, I actually quite liked this film. I didn't think it was too bad. I quite enjoyed it. So, straight off the bat, it's going to get a better review than The Girl in Cabin 13. But there is a couple of little bugbears that annoyed me a little bit in this film. One of them being the main presenter guy of this channel that's in the film. I can't remember what his name is in the film. But he's slightly annoying. He is slightly annoying. But he's just one of these typical... I'm assuming that's the way he's meant to come across, that he's meant to just be one of these kind of annoying, knob-headed YouTubers. Yeah, I don't know any of them myself, really. But anyway, yeah. But for me, I didn't like his character very much. He was slightly pissing me off a little bit. But I kind of get why he was being the way he was. And then, like, they go into these woods. They start off in a cabin. And then they eventually go into the woods. Where they're going to look for answers and look for the missing people and look for the ghosts and whatnot. And then they run around. Parts of it is very, very dark, and I think those scenes could have been brightened up or made more clear if they used the night vision rather than just having that. I don't know if they was trying to make it look like that, but it did come across very dark in places, whereas I would have liked to have seen what was on the whole screen rather than just what was being shown on the torch of the camera or whatever. But those are really my only bugbears. Other than that, I actually really liked this film. It's not a very long film. It's I think it's like an hour and 6 minutes or an hour and 7 minutes in total. So it's not going to drag on forever and ever and ever. It's quite a short film to watch. But I say the acting was very good in it. There was a couple of scenes in there, I'll be honest with you, actually made me jump. You know, like when you're watching a film and you're like, it's going to make me jump in a minute. It's going to make me jump in a minute. And then you're like, oh, it's not going to make me jump. And fuck me, it made me jump. And that's what this film did. And so I take my hat off to that. And I would recommend this film. I did really highly enjoy it. Like I say, the only bugbears was it was very dark in the forest. And it could have been more visual for people to see what was going on. But the storyline was interesting. It kept me entertained. The scenery where they was lovely, like the lovely woods, lovely log cabin. Yeah, it was just generally an all-round good film. I can't really say much else about it. But the main thing is now I've got to review it. The last film I did, Girl in Cabin 13, got a 1 out of 10. But by the way I've spoke about this film, you're probably going to think I'm not going to give it a 1 out of 10. So it's going to get a higher score than that, which is a very, very good thing. Like I say, it is definitely my sort of film. I like these paranormal films. It was like kind of like a found footage film, but not, if it makes sense. Like, because it wasn't. Yeah, it's really hard to explain that one, but it was definitely my kind of film. I don't think everyone's going to enjoy this film by a long shot, because a lot of people will watch it and think, oh, it's a bit like, you know, it's a modern day Blair Witch or something like that. But like I say, there's nothing else I can say apart from my view is definitely give it a watch. It is available, if you're in the UK, it's available on Amazon Prime to watch for free. So if you've got it, it's an hour and 7 minutes of your life. Watch it, leave a comment, let me know what you thought of the film. But anyway, I've got to rate it now. I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10. That's how much I enjoyed it. 7 out of 10 is a pretty good score. It's a big jump from their last film that I reviewed. So I'm going to go and check out a few of the other films that they've made and see if they can make it above the one as well. But the guys that made this film, they are genuinely actually quite nice guys. They're DBS Films, I think it's DBS Films. I think it's I think they're in Orlando. They're on like YouTube. They're on Instagram, I believe. Just go and check them out. Give them a Google. Like, watch the film. Have a Google of where they're from and who made it. And you know, if you go on TikTok, they're always on there and they're always talking to people. So that's quite nice to talk to the fans. But they're a small indie company, and you've got to support these small indie films if they're good. And this one was good. 7 out of 10 good. So yeah, I'm going to stop babbling now because I have started going off track a little bit, and I always do that. But if you did like this, subscribe to the channel. If you didn't, don't subscribe. No big deal. But definitely leave a comment. Give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you didn't like it. Whatever. Anyway, I'm going to crack on. Let you guys enjoy your day. See you later.